they send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
21.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Coughlin brings it in. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you just need a safe, short gain on the throw, it's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 7.
And he could have a free play here. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. It's incomplete, but good awareness. They saw him jump, shot it deep. Now we're going to get this call. Following the penalty, Brock, an easier go now. 2nd down and just 2. They've got a man in motion. Running it after the penalty. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
He rolls to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw and force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Herbert. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down,
Working from the
Chargers.
gun here, it's Herbert. And right through the middle of the field. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 3rd quarter lead.
Touchdown, Chargers.
That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only run off the NFL record of 7 in a single game.
Raiders 42.
Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. This return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that from your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 37-yard line.
Offense to the line fast.
13-8. Hey, it's the clip. On. Check 58. Tuesday.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
13-8.
Smith on 3rd and long. He's holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
A.J. Cole.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. Takes it in at the 26. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And with a determined effort, that was impressive. He's able to gain something that play Brock after they nearly lost it. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Trying for the deep ball. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one's caught. This is Lambert Smith. And he'll get them enough for a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, there's risk. And double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down. Herbert throwing again. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
That's his running back. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. 1st and 10, Herbert. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Najee Harris, the touchdown. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. He's trying to push the field. That's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Makes to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to the air. It's Smith. Forced out to his right. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Trying to find Brock Bowers. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
He put everything he had into this one. Defender's there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers take possession of their 2nd interception of the game.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Offense in the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Down inside, give to Hampton. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here. Play fake. Now Herbert to throw. He won't find anything here. They're going to drop him for the sack on what's likely the final play of this 3rd quarter. And the pressure drives them backwards. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Chargers with the football and a comfortable lead as they try to finish off this win. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on. I think you can call this one, okay? This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Take over.
Okay, well, that was over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. He's out in the clear. And we do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. And that one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And he fakes the spike. It's completed right side. And the fakes right works. They pull the defense and he reaches the end zone for a touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. You can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because you score the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Hampton now up the middle. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. And as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Delta. Balin Tiger. Balin Tiger.
They snap it to Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They come through with a massive gain there on 4th down. 24 yards, and it's a 1st down.
1st down. 24-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers 1st
Herbert's a
down.
throw once more. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team can be efficient. You've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Solid work on his part. It's 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They're down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete here to Hampton. We got the football. football card, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. Fourth down.
A gain of 2.
Shotgun snap to Herbert.
Fourth down and less than
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate. And that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, it's when one pick becomes 2 becomes 3, and that's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down. Here's Pickett. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down, too. Excellent work.
A gain of 24 yards.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Sticking to the air with Pickett. Finds him on a slant. And he's going to be south, but not before he gets it down to 14. Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain of 21 more yards. That's another Raiders first down.
First down throw from Pickett. And throws it back in the end zone and out of bounds. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up second down.
It's second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
This is Genty on second. Defender gets to him right on the line. It's going to be hard to no gain, so that means third down coming up.
At the 13-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Here he goes, third and long. And the Chargers are going to have its second interception of the season. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Hit it out right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be third and 5 coming up. Herbert with a blitz coming. Brought in by Ganson. This gets him well away from dangerous. He is off past their 20. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. Big play drives into that one. Second down coming up. Thanks to the hurry up here. Hampton on second. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Chargers nearing their first win of the season.
It's now third and 7.
On third down, Herbert. Into the hands of Ganson. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Now Herbert and the Chargers going for two.
Will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add two to their lead here late.
Chargers 67, Raiders 50.
We say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for two, but that risk pays off.
He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position. Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anyone on the field. Being this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Pickett trying again on second. And that's great fly through the air, but the Browns on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover it. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. To the air on third and long. Trying to push deep downfield. Big shot is hauled in. Raider inbounds. Whoa, what a play! 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Raiders first.
First down.
The analytics are pretty clear.
First and 10.
It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
It's a shutter interception. And the Chargers are going to have their second interception of the season.
Take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to Suggs. First and 10. We're going to pass it here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's going to head this up just a little bit shy of the 20. He's on the line for another first and 10.
The Chargers first down. A gain of 18.
Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it.
First down, Chargers.
That'll be incomplete to something who set down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in cover, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Hampton gets the hand down. And that's all with the offense style. They're sticking for a loss. It's going to be third
He was
down.
taken down behind the
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create
It is caught at the 20. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Huard and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.